Alrighty, welcome back. This is Tuesday, the 5th of February. Welcome back to socialninja.tv. This is a show called The Gravity, and I do this show daily, and it's a 10-minute show, and we try and distribute it to as many places as possible. We deliver it to 14 different video hosts per day, and we also distribute it out to 16 different devices. So every one of your devices is probably supported in some way. And each one of them has a thing called an RSS feed, really simple syndication, so you can sign up. Okay, let's get into the links for today. The first one I really like is Movil, moovl.co.uk. Now, Movil is, I think, is aimed mainly at the education sort of sector in terms of young kids or kids. Basically, it's a tool that can be as flexible as your pupils' imagination, develops their creativity, communication and problem-solving skills across the curriculum. Movil is a Flash site where you can build various things and give them attributes, as in gravity, and you can make them move or react in a certain way. But it's a lot more than that, and it's built in the actual site is Flash in the front end, but the actual application is Java. And like it says on the site, you have to go and have a look at the site. For the teacher, develops creative communication, thinking skills in your pupils, for the pupil. And I really like it. And I think the price of it for £100 a year is very cheap. You can sign up for a month for free. And there's an evaluation copy of it to all UK account holders. 1 year subscription for less than 150 pupils, £100. For more than 150 pupils, £175. So it's very well priced. And the site's very clean, very slick, looks like a great programme. And I wish him success. I think this is a real step forward in terms of software for the education industry, for the education sector. And I know a guy who did some teaching in, I think it was the Isle of Man, Joe Dale, who was at PodCamp UK. He did podcasting, or setting up podcasting for kids in school, so he'd probably be very interested in this. So that's Movil, moovl.co.uk. Check that out. Okay, little application here for you Mac people who like Flickr. It's called Desk Liquorer, which is Flickerize your desktop. We all love Flickr, right? And if anything like me, you probably change your desktop image more than you change your underwear. Well, I'm not quite sure on that. But if you're into having different desktops and you're not the sort of proactive person to go and get desktops and install them yourself, what this does, it goes to Flickr, and you can use your own Flickr account, or you can just use the randomness, various settings in there, and it automatically changes the background. So every time you boot up or randomly, it'll change the background. So that's at Desk Liquor, which is desk lickr .isnot.tv. Check it out, free app. The guy's asking for donations. I suggest you give him, a couple of bucks for what he's done. Great little app. And on to the next thing. Now, you'll have to excuse me with my cold. I just can't shake this cold. I have no idea why, but it's just not disappearing. This is greenplug.us. It's a universal power adapter. I found out about this from Demo 2008, which was great, by the way. And we've got a few other videos coming up, links coming up in the next few tabs to do with Demo, mainly for seismic and bit gravity. But Greenplug is a really good way of having a chip built into the device, into this Greenplug strip, which detects what kind of device it is and gives it suitable power to suit. So you might plug in a device and you have a little application running on your computer that says you've just plugged in this device, and it's a simple chip that goes inside each device, very small chip, and they're hoping to roll this out, and it will really affect power usage in terms of powering devices down when they're not in use. So, for instance, you might have a mobile phone that only needs to be on for an hour and a half to charge it fully. Now, normally a charger would be on all night, but if you have this chip inside your device, after the hour and a half has finished charging it up, it just switches the power off. So effectively saving you money, effectively, the device becomes dormant until it needs more power. It's a great application, and I hope it gets rolled out everywhere. That's greenplug.us. Okay, next thing. These two links are from demo.com, and I'll give you the links now. They are at purl.com bray, which is BERAYE, and purl.com/passus. The first one is Seismic. If you don't know about Seismic, seismic.com is invite only. I might be able to get you an invite. They do give out invites every so often. I got lucky to be one of the early people to get on there. And the second video to look at is thegravity. Thegravity has... well, go to Seismic first. The Seismic one is Loic Lemur telling you all about Seismic and how the application works. Great video, by the way. You did a real good job on there, Loic. And the second one, the thegravity one, is about a CDN, Content Delivery Network, which can stream HD content really, really quickly, utilising H.264 inside the Flash 9 player. Check it out. Go to the thegravity.com site, and you'll see how quick their content delivery network is. It's pretty much instant, and the quality is incredible, really. It's amazing how far we've come from, having GIF images and blinking text to 10, 12 years down the line, and now we're streaming HD video inside the Flash plugin. I don't think anybody would have considered that to be happening today. All right, another thing that I've been looking at is this little camera. It's called Iris, and you can see it at iris.tv. It's a company, I think, in the UK. I don't know how I came across this, but it's view what you matters, when it matters, live on your mobile. And it's a bit like my, I've got an Axis AXIS network camera. This looks very similar to it, the Iris, but it works a little differently in that you can interface into it, call into it from your mobile phone. I presume there's an application on the mobile phone, and you can check on your household or outside camera, or it might be a camera pointing out to the garden or a shed, or you can actually just talk to family members, or there's so many different applications for it. So that's at iris.tv. The site's a bit bland in terms of content, but it's a very nice looking site, and it tells you all about the technology and the product range and the licensing. And I'd like to see if I can get some kind of interview or talk to the people at Iris and see if we can get a demonstration model, maybe test it out, see if it works with the new lines of Nokias. And like I said, receive live on-demand feeds or alerts and watch at your convenience. Works with Java-based video-capable mobile, so yeah, any Nokia will work. The only problem I have with Java is it tends to be a bit bloated, so hopefully they've optimised that. But they look like they have a multitude of different cameras as well. So, pretty cool stuff. Okay, next thing is Swivel, SWIVEL.com. Upload and explore data. It looks to me that a lot of Web2 sites, a lot of functionality that you normally have on the desktop is really, really pushing now to be online, because everybody knows that the WiMAX of the world and the uptake on broadband and the amount of people that are using online versus watching television is increased. So Swivel is a very, very slick site in the sense that you can give it various data inputs and it will do you the graphing all on the website. No more spreadsheets, no more Excel. You can take your data with you. So check that out, swivel.com, SWIVEL.com. Next thing I want to talk about quickly is twitterkarma.com. This has the ability that if you put if you put foo plus or foo minus, you can give karma or take away karma from certain things. So like it says on the site, did someone go out of their way to help you? Is a website being particularly slow or flaky? Make your feelings known with bot. You can pronounce plus or minus, anything. Think brownie points, but archived forever. Very cool idea, very cool concept. I hope they revisit the website, make it a bit more friendly for people outside of the tech industry. But overall, very good site, very neat. One last thing, I have linked egowhore.com because some people didn't like the whore in the name, which I can totally understand. It was just a domain I had at the time. I have linked that Seismic mashup to microfilms. So that's microfil.ms. So remember the .ms bit on the end, but it's microfilms. It goes to the same place now. It's my little seismic mashup that I did. So you can see little videos on there. You can do searching. You can't actually do that in Seismic's engine at the moment. So check that out. I've been Phil Campbell from The Gravity, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. Bye.